Alright guys, so a lot has happened. Can you believe it? A lot has happened in just the past day that I posted this video. We just keep on getting new and new information about this new Sonic Rose, Sonic Unlimited game. You know, it's funny, I've been calling this the Sonamy game, and it's just funny because a game focusing around Sonic and Amy, I don't know, there's going to be a lot of Sonamy stuff in it, so I'm calling it the Sonamy game. But before I go right into the video, make sure to smash the like button, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit that notification bell. So I've been seeing a lot of mixed reactions on this Sonic Unlimited game. And, you know, some people are excited about it. Some people are mad about it. Some people are even mad at me about it. It's like, guys, don't shoot the messenger. You know, I'm just reporting news, reporting rumors and leaks. I didn't make this up. You know, other people have talked about it. But I agree. People telling me, "Our gamer guy, this sounds so fake. Come on, this is fake." And I told someone, like, let's be honest, everything has been sounding fake. I mean, pretty much expectations versus reality. You know, what we want, which is SA1, 2 remakes, we want that to sound real. But then when we hear another game, like a Sonic Prime video game, we're like, nah, that's not real, that sounds fake. Even though that sounds closer to reality than Sega making a Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 remake. Because, I mean, look at the Sonic Boom games. We got Rise of Lyric, Shattered Crystal, Fire and Ice. We even had the Dash Boom games and all that on mobile. So this sounds very believable. So you got to look at expectations and reality. So I know some of you guys are upset. I know some of you are upset. But did you really think Sega wasn't going to make a video game based on Sonic Prime, a TV show? I mean, they did it for Boom. I think what they learned is to not call it Sonic Prime, the video game, etc. So they're going to give it a different title. I bet they did that so it wouldn't affect sales. Movie video games and games based on TV shows, for some reason, they never sell that well for some reason. That's why Hollywood quit having games made on movies, especially like Marvel, for instance. We haven't had any video game based on the MCU film since the first phase 1. And you know, it's just crazy because we were okay with expecting a Sonic movie game. I know a lot of us were talking about that at first, but not a Sonic show game, which is already based in the video game universe. So that's kind of weird. It's like, I would much rather have a video game based on the Sonic Prime show than a video game based on the Sonic movie. That's going to be lame. Now, I know some of you guys wanted me to talk about that Zippo leak. And I mean, what do you want me to say? There's not much to say about it. A lot of the things sounded familiar. Basically a conglomeration of what we've been talking about for over a year now, about ports, you know, 3D collection games, kind of like Mario 3D All-Stars, a brand new 2D game, one made by Dimps. Sounds like it's mixed with reality. Like there's some things in it that sound realistic and some things that just sound like, you know, what we want. Even Cisco did tell me that it's fake. Someone told him that it's not legit. But if there's one thing that I liked about that Zippo leak is that he describes Twitter as a toxic cesspool. I agree. You know, it's not good for your mental health, literally. Like, I had to take a step back from things because Friday I wasn't feeling well because I was overworking myself and being sleep deprived. So yeah, Twitter is not healthy for you. You know, just use it seldom, you know, use it for news, entertainment news, and humor, but that's about it. Now, all right, let's get straight to these leaks. So, all right, now this is a new one. This came out just after I posted that video. Someone said, Sonicsta, who's a Sonic tuber, told me there was a leak about a game called Sonic Rose. It sounded pretty cool to me, but I think it's fake. So yeah, so this is a follow-up to basically what I said. This was actually posted like February 5th, so just a couple days ago. Person says, since the first news about recasting in the Sonic Prime show have started to pop up, I think there's no reason to keep more details from getting out there. Yes, Sonic Unlimited is a thing. Here's what I know. It is not a complete reboot. It's just a good new entry point for the series and a shift in tone and direction. The most similar game in tone would be Sonic Unleashed. There's a balance between more serious moments and light-hearted ones. So basically this is kind of a game like Sonic Unleashed now in tone. I'm thinking this is going to be a high-budget Sonic game, and we haven't had a Sonic game that's been high-budget since Unleashed, to be honest. Even Generations, which I love, that's my third favorite Sonic game. It wasn't very high-budget. They had to make some cuts. For instance, the story and the amount of levels. So as previous leakers said, the game deals with the hedgehog species lore and past. This is something that will also be in Sonic Prime. Yes, that's the self-discovery part mentioned in the show synopsis. Wow, I did not know that the self-discovery would be about hedgehogs. There's no boost, not even as a limited thing. It just isn't here. Now this is something we've been speculating so far way back when we thought Sonic Rift was real. There's no more boost. You know, I made a video about this 3 years ago, 2018, about how the boost must die. I think Sega finally paid attention to a lot of people like me, Premi, all those people that criticized the boost. You know, I love the boost, but just like what Zippo said, Sega has ran their course with it. You know, they've done everything they can with the boost. I'm not going to go deep into it. Just watch that video about them running out of resources, source codes, and all that. Now, the new female antagonist is a hare. She uses some sort of spear and almost looks like a dragoon from Final Fantasy. Now, that is interesting. She's a rabbit, like an evil cream, I don't know, or vanilla. Now, this one is the interesting part. You could say there are 2 new female antagonists if you count Eggman's new minion robot, Tribot. See, what I don't get is this person says on April Fool's Day, Sega Sonic 20th tweeted out art for new character Tribot. While the announcement was a joke, I rather like her design and wanted to create a model of her. Let me know what you think. Now, this was last year, April 2020, but this one was posted February 1st, 2021. So I don't think this is a joke anymore. Now, if we continue here, it says, I saw one leaker say that the game could maybe get pushed to 2022, and even if that could be true, from what I know, it should be releasing this year. Hopefully Sega takes their time with that. There are no wisps, but you can get limited power-ups with moon shards. They are tied to the plot, and Sonic and Amy can use them because they are hedgehogs. This reminds me of Sonic Unleashed meets Mario Odyssey, and I'm all here for it. See, my problem with Sonic Unleashed was more than just a werehog. It was how they forced the game to be a collectathon. It was a boost game and a collectathon, and that just did not work out. Why just Sonic and Amy are playable if there are other hedgehogs like Silver and Shadow? Well, Silver hasn't come back from the future, and a plot point of the game is that the cast doesn't know where Shadow is. Sega also wants to appeal to a wider demographic. Okay, so this actually explains why Sonic and Amy are the only playable characters. You know, Silver is still in the future, and Shadow is missing. He's not seen, so Sonic and Amy are kind of like looking for him. But that still doesn't explain why Tails and Knuckles aren't playable. Wouldn't it make sense if Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy were playable? Why just Sonic and Amy? Like, I know this is Hedgehog-centric, but come on. We're talking about Tails and Knuckles. They're all classic characters. Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy have been existing since 1994, you know, in the early 90s. But whatever. Now, the gameplay feels really good. They've assembled a team that truly understands the balance between speed and control that a Sonic game should have. If you dislike Sonic games having stories, or you think that they shouldn't, then this title will probably not be for you. It's by far the Sonic game with the biggest amount of cutscenes. It is by no means a super cinematic narrative experience. But there is a story here, and it's much more than an excuse to go through levels. There are really good writers involved with this, working very closely with Sega of Japan. So it's like, okay, this is going to be a story-driven game, which makes sense since they're getting the writers from Sonic Prime. And Super Forms return, and I won't say much about it to not spoil anything too big, but look forward to it. Okay, that's cool, because they were sorely missing in Sonic Forces. They had to put that as DLC, and honestly, since Sonic Lost World, Super Forms have not been a priority. They're just something you unlock in the game later on. You know, even Sonic Colors. There was only Sonic Generations where Super Sonic was actually part of the boss, and then you unlocked it afterwards. But this is interesting. What do you guys think about all this? I think there is some truth to this, but I can't be too sure. You know, there are some things that are just weird, like Sonic and Amy being playable, besides Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. But there's just a lot of things here that I just frankly believe, like Sonic Prime being a video game to promote that show. You know Sega's going to make a video game to promote the show. You know this. But yeah, like I said, everything sounds fake, kind of, because everything is a rumor. Sega hasn't confirmed anything. I would like this game to be true, but I also want Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 remakes, and I also want Sonic Colors Remaster. Those are the 3 things I want. If Sega can do those 3 things, I'll be a happy camper. So what do you guys think about this? Let me know down in the comments below. But you know, the moment I edit this video, there's going to be some new information to pop up. So that's all I have for now. But until next time, I'm out.